Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here. Today is another sample set and first impressions, kind of going over a house. So today I have the 7 Virtues. I picked up this sample set from Sephora. It's so pretty. I love the packaging on the side, and that has gotten me with some other packaging in the past. There are some instructions here, a couple of pairings, as well as the story behind it. So I'm going to start with that. Before I do though, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy perfume content, and also let me know if you've tried any of this line and what your favorites from the house are. So let me tell you the perfume story. So these perfumes build peace. They provide dignity and meaningful employment to communities rebuilding after war or strife. Create your own signature peace perfume by pairing any of our fragrances together. Since it blends seamlessly with each other, it's your turn to make art. So make perfume, not war. This is ethically sourced, natural and organic essential oils made with organic sugarcane alcohol. Anything else? Best for lifting spirits, awakening and energizing, providing calm and balance, reducing tension, and meditating. So there are 7 in the set. This is what they all look like. Oh, look at that. I already have my sticks pulled and I just made more of them. So I will put those other ones away. Let me tell you a little bit about this. So Vanilla Woods is the perfume helps provide education and healthcare in Madagascar. Santal Vanille is Sri Lanka, and this perfume supports environmental education programs for women. Blackberry Lily, Haiti and Egypt. This perfume provides farmers and their families with fair wages. Jasmine Neroli, India. This perfume provides financial assistance that supports agriculture. Patchouli Citrus, Rwanda. The patchouli harvest gives widows and adult orphans their economic independence. Rrose Amber, Afghanistan. Our farmers earn twice the income growing rose instead of illegal poppy crop. I wonder how that's changed since the Taliban took over. Who knows? Lotus Pear, Egypt. This pear helps advance menstrual equality for women and girls in Nepal. So lots of different things going on when you purchase these. I almost hate to throw out the packaging because it's so pretty, but do I need it? No, I have no use for it at all. So we're going to start with Vanilla Woods and give it a nice spray. I'm pretty sure I've tried this one before. Yeah, I actually might have a full-size bottle of this one. This is rich. This is sweet. This is vanilla, but has a slight depth to it, but still very smells sweet and creamy. It is not one of the drier vanillas, which you find occasionally. This is delicious. This is definitely one that I would find worthy of a full bottle. I also find for the most part, the ones that I've tried from the 7 Virtues last better than some other of the clean fragrances that are out there. I don't know, there's just a little bit more lasting power to them than other ones. And this is definitely going to last on you for quite a while. So yes, so far Vanilla Woods is a winner. Next one we have in here is Santal Vanille. I'm a little nervous about this one because I don't always enjoy Santal fragrances. I know they're very popular, but they're a little too unisex, a little too masculine for me. I can already smell it. I haven't even gotten it close to my nose. This is not a fragrance for me. It's overwhelming a little bit. This one, I don't really get the vanilla. It might be in there underneath all of these. I don't like sandalwood on its own or santal on its own. It's a little too overwhelming, a little too woody. My skin chemistry really pulls out woody notes. So there are several fragrances that are beautiful, like fruity scents on other people, but on me, the only thing that I smell with them is that wood. Same with incense. It's overwhelming and overpowering for my sensibilities, and this is definitely what this is going to be. It smells slightly spicy, almost like there's cinnamon or other spices in there, as well as that santal scent. I think that this one would be popular with a lot of people, especially if you like something like a spicy fragrance, but not for me. This is not what I would go for. I much prefer those gourmands. Like Vanilla Woods is definitely a gourmand fragrance to me. This one unfortunately is an absolute no and a pass on for sure. Next up, we have Blackberry Lily. I actually have a travel of this, but if I remember right, it says, maybe it isn't a travel spray. I was thinking it was a rollerball, and that's why I just never wear it. I think I just forget about it 90% of the time, so that's probably not the best thing. This one is pleasant. This is not outstanding to me. I definitely get the blackberry, but there's like a greenery to that blackberry, almost like a blackberry bush instead of just the blackberries on their own. Like there's that vegetation behind them as well. I'm not the biggest fan of Lily, is what I've come to discover in the past year or so. So while I do really like the blackberry, I think I want it to just be a little bit richer, a little bit creamier. It's developing nicely, but again, it's just a little greener than I normally would go for. This is not full bottle worthy to me. I would rather just keep the travel size that I have. But I do need to wear this more. I think this is a nice spring scent. Even into maybe not 90, 100 degree weather, but in the 80s, I still think it would be nice. I just wish the blackberry was a little bit more prominent and less, like overall it was a less green type scent. All right, we're back to one that I haven't tried at all. This is Jasmine Neroli. We'll see. I like jasmine and I like Neroli, but will they mix? I don't know. This is very floral. This feels tropical as well. This really reminds me of like a tropical floral scent. So something almost beachy, but like those tropical flowers. It almost smells like it could be hibiscus or other tropical flowers, not necessarily jasmine. I wouldn't have pinpointed this as a jasmine fragrance, and maybe that's the neroli mixing in there and kind of giving it a more tropical feel. Probably not something that I would reach for or wear. I don't know. I don't really reach for a lot of the tropical type scents. They're not always my favorite, and I don't know if that's just because I've never been to a beach, and maybe that type of scent you really enjoy more because it invokes memories. I think it's a pleasant scent, but you definitely have to be a floral lover and a tropical floral lover. This doesn't smell like a white floral to me. This, like I said, it smells more like a tropical flower than a white floral. So don't really get that tuberose or jasmine that I would normally associate the scent with. It's nice. Not something I would wear. I'm going to try to work through the sample though in the heat. I think this definitely needs to be a hot weather scent. So I'm not discounting it 100%, but I don't see myself even buying a travel spray of this one. But it's still pleasant, if that makes sense. This next one honestly makes me a little nervous. Patchouli Citrus. I have no idea what to expect with this. Patchouli I have a love-hate relationship with, and I don't know how it's going to work with citrus. Just a little nervous. Like it could be really good, or it could be just like really outside of my comfort zone completely. I don't love it. I don't hate it though either. It's kind of, it's something. It is something. I don't know if I guess I would associate this with patchouli. It's not like a really dirty patchouli like some scents can be. Maybe that's the citrus brightening it. But there is kind of like, it's burning my nose to be honest. Almost verging on cleanery type citrus. Like there's something strong about it, but also natural, if that makes sense. I'm not feeling it. This is not one that I will try to wear, because this is not something I could see myself wearing. But like I said, I don't hate it. I think people who really like patchouli and like different types of patchouli would like this one, but I'm not that big into patchouli. I like it kind of as a background player. It needs to stay quiet. Next up is Rose Amber. This is another one that I have no idea what to expect with it. Kind of the same vein as Patchouli Citrus. That one I was nervous about though. Or Jasmine Neroli. Like, just the thought of them together doesn't quite click in my head. Same thing with Rose and Amber. Like, I don't get a scent picture, if that makes sense, in my head. I don't know if I can even smell anything at this point, so I'm going to take a swig of coffee, hopefully clear my palate a little bit, and give it another go in here in a second. I think that Patchouli Citrus really kind of burned some synapses up here. I'm not sure what to think about this one. There is some depth to it. It almost smells more like a citrusy rose to me. There's something, it smells semi-similar to something that's like locked away in my memory, like something else that I smelled that is kind of similar to this, but not exactly. You definitely have to be a rose lover to enjoy this one. I guess there is some of the amber in there. It's just okay. Definitely fall, winter, I would say. I wouldn't wear this now in the spring. I feel like it would just, too much. It's just kind of leaving. Last one is Lotus Pear, and I do own a full size in this one. I did purchase a full size bottle in this one. The Vanilla Woods I got from a Sephora sampler set, so I feel like it was a little bit more of a cheat on that one. I didn't like seek it out and purchase it, but this one, pear. I love pear scents, so I was really excited when this one came out. I have used a sample of it in the past, and then I bought it during the last Sephora sale, like in November, and I just haven't worn it because, you know, it's been cold. So if I'm honest, I wish this was pear lotus. Just give me some more pear, a little less lotus. So one thing I notice about these is whatever is the first note listed is the stronger of the notes. And I would flip it. I do like this one. This is more watery, more aquatic floral, watered down pear, not as boisterous as even like pear ink. I feel like that has a stronger pear note to it. It's definitely not a syrupy pear note at all. It's kind of just, it's a very pleasant, light pear note. Definitely good for heat. It's going to give you that heat. There's a little, I'm getting something else beyond that pear and lotus this time. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm trying to not look up notes and just read you the notes, because you can do that yourself. Why do you want to watch me? Or do you want the notes? Let me know that as well. I do really like this one, and I'm glad that I picked it up. It's not my favorite pear scent. I don't even think it's my favorite in this sample set, but I still really like it. And I think if you're looking for a variety of pear scents, if you want something different than Labelle or Scandal, whichever Scandal has pear in it, or pear ink, this is a good alternative. It's going to be very different in terms of pear, but still nice. So if I was going to rank these based on my own scent preferences, which are gourmand, fruity, then floral, you know, I like feminine, sweet scents. I want them to uplift me. So based on that, my first place is going to be Vanilla Woods. It is getting too hot for this though. This is definitely late fall, early spring, winter type scent, because it is strong. It's going to give you a lot for its money. So definitely a winter scent. Then I'm going with Lotus Pear. I do like it that it's pear, it's light. This is a good time of year to wear this type of a scent, and you can take it into the summer. I think I personally, when it gets really hot, I like really sharp fruit scents. So I'm going to be wearing like Prada Candy Gloss, that really bright in your face type of scent. That's where I'm going to be going, or to my straight citruses. Probably won't be wearing this one so much. This is going to be maybe 70s, 80s weather. Then in third place, I'm going to put Blackberry Lily. I do like this one, but the lily overpowers the blackberry a little bit to me as it dries down, which is disappointing. I really wanted I want a good blackberry scent, and I think I should layer it with Falling in Love by Philosophy and see how those work together, because that's a very blackberry forward scent too. Then we're going to go with Jasmine Neroli. Like I said though, it smells very tropical. It reminds me of a couple of the Hawaiian perfumes that I have, like the Hawaiian Perfume Company. Very, very tropical, waxy type floral. Then we're going to put Rose Amber. I think this is fine. I will wear it in the cool weather. Not my favorite, not something that I really feel like I need or want to wear. I don't hate it, don't love it, but it's there. You might be surprised that I'm putting Patchouli Citrus in 6th place and it's not in last place. It's just, okay, it's settled down now and it's actually much more pleasant, but it's still a lot. Like, it's still not something that I necessarily want to smell like, and I would not be able to handle wearing this on my skin. It would really start irritating me and just aggravating me. Like, ever get that? Like, there's just something off and it just irritates you. That's what that scent would do for me. And then one that I would never in a million years put on my skin is Santal Vanille. I can see how a lot of people would like this, especially, I don't know if it smells exactly like, or if it's, I would assume, and I know what they say about assuming, I would assume it's in the Santal 33 vein. It's, you know, kind of dry, arid, very unisex, and I can see like a lot of people enjoying this if that's your scent profile, but that is not my scent profile at all. Let me know if you've tried any of the 7 virtues, what scents you really enjoy, what you don't enjoy. Let me know down below. I know they just put out Coconut Sun. I did smell that one in store and it was not for me. Like I said, with that one, I wanted more coconut. It didn't get enough of the coconut. It was more floral than coconut, and that was disappointing to me. So let me know how you're doing. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.